By now that the Chicago Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup last night, and because of that event, today's flashback is about as appropriate as you can get, because today's flashback is also about championship hockey. The Providence Bruins were not in the Calder Cup finals this year. That's the American Hockey League's equivalent to the Stanley Cup. The Manchester Monarchs won the Calder Cup this year. They beat the Utica Comets in 5 games. The 5th win was this past Saturday night. Today's flashback reviews the big party the last time the P. Bruins won the Calder Cup. It was 16 years ago tonight, June 16th, 1999.
And inside, they'll take all the autographs they can get, and Aaron will sign until he runs out of ink.
We couldn't have did it without these guys this year, and I just love Rhode Island. I love the state, and I love the kids.
You name it, we've signed it.
Signed a boat.
You signed a boat?
Yeah, signed a boat.
Did they bring it to you, or you went to the boat?
They brought it here.
And they brought the cup here, too.
So where are we going with this now?
Going right out with the rest of the hardware in the middle of the floor, and then it stays in Providence for a year, and hopefully a year after that when they repeat.
A center spotlight display with a police escort.
The Calder Cup.
You're the Calder Cup.
Right, the Calder Cup.
The mayor with some citations. The big third period from Sunday's big game up on the big screen. The coach's family out on the floor. And that's a great hat. Is that the Calder Cup?
It's supposed to be, but I think it's closer to the Stanley Cup. Yeah. I wasn't sure what the Calder Cup looked like, to be honest with you.
Now you know.
The party lasted 3 hours. Crowd estimates, well, between 2,000 and 4,000 people. Nobody really counted. Certainly there were 1,000 people there at any given time.
It was a nice event that night. Admission was free, and that, of course, was Gene Valicenti covering the event that night. The P. Bruins made it to the division championships 3 other times since then, most recently in 2013, but the Calder Cup has eluded the team since that championship year in 1999. And that's Flashback.